beautiful, beautiful good morning to you, DBS family. It is an amazing Tuesday morning. Of course, I hope you grabbed your coffee. I hope you did some yoga or Zumba with Trevor Lawrence this morning for a move. Catch it at 5:20 a.m. every morning from Monday to Friday. If you don't, well, that's you and your business. You want to keep your bones hard. Anyways, pleasant good morning to you guys. But before we head into this morning's amazing, amazing show, let's check in with the news just to see what's going on in the country. Stick with us.
Good morning. We start with news that a 17-year-old has succumbed to stab wounds following an altercation at about 9 p.m. on Saturday, 24th February 2024.
I see my intestine just hanging out and someone just pushed back in and I was eating. Well, that was all I saw. I go back inside my home.
A juvenile suspect is assisting the police with their investigations into this latest incident. Meanwhile, the island's homicide toll rose to 19 over the weekend when Yannick Charles, also known as Butter or Torrell of Bardini, was fatally shot. Reports indicate that Charles was at a disco when individuals inside the club shot him before escaping.
Well, I was in the dance at the time. You could say it was around, you could say 2:40 a.m. when I actually happened, the incident. And the guy said was just there freeing up himself, you understand, drinking with us, having a good moment, having a good time. And all the time the next guys actually watching him to try and kill him at the time. They were actually premeditating to kill him at the time. But that guy is a guy that doesn't do no crime, he doesn't mean no problem, he not no troublemaker, those type of stuff, you understand? So I don't know why I didn't need it, because I just killed him and I really like what had gone on, I didn't need it.
Reports also suggest that a licensed firearm holder is assisting police with their investigations into that incident. The Caribbean Community, or CARICOM, helped to smooth tensions between Guyana and Venezuela last year, and Guyana's president, Dr. Irfan Ali, says that situation demonstrates how the bloc can similarly support Haiti.
We have this natural ability as a region. And I believe that every time we act collectively as a region, we were able to bring positive change in this world. And for this reason alone, CARICOM is a critical organization, and we should all be proud of CARICOM, because there are many examples in the history of this world when CARICOM acted together, when CARICOM moved together, we saw positive changes and positive movements in our global environment.
Guyana is still moving ahead with the substantive border controversy case before the International Court of Justice, or ICJ. It hopes for a full, final and binding judgment that the border between the two states was settled after the 1899 arbitral award and the reaffirmation that the Essequibo region belongs to Guyana. The St. Lucia Social Development Fund, the SSDF, through the Basic Needs Trust Fund, has retrofitted the pre-K classroom at the Lacqua Mengo preschool.
It was mentioned that such projects should come with a parenting program, and I support this. So, I listen and I shared with the executive director, we must do this, we must consider and sustain it. And a parenting program is so critical. But when we speak of parents, so often we believe we're speaking about our sisters, our queens, our female. And as I paid attention to the poetry by the boys and the little girls, we must always communicate to our young men when we speak of parents, we are speaking about men too. And that we must respond to what is happening in our society today. We see what is happening to the young men. We see what is happening in the lives of our children.
The project was funded by the Caribbean Development Bank, or CDB, at a cost of $270,000 EC dollars. The refurbished facility was officially handed over to the community in a ceremony on February 15th this year. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Thank you, News Desk, and of course, keep it first. We'll be right back. This is DBS This Morning. for DBS this morning, we're based here at the beautiful Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. We touch base with Mrs. Natalie Jolie, Finance Communications Officer of the college, to let us know a whole bunch of stuff about going on in the college this time around. The biggest thing being that registration is now open, and of course, there is University Fair coming up as well. But let's touch base for first on registration in the school. And good morning to you, DBS family, and we're joined here none other than Mrs. Natalie Jolie Finance. How are you doing this morning?
I am well, thank you. It's a beautiful day.
It really is. The weather is ravishing. There's not too much Sahara dust. It's good. We're here at the South Louis Community College, everyone's favorite college in St. Lucia. And of course, and who other than to let us know what's going on in the school application process? It's back. The season is back, right?
Yes.
And she's here to tell us about that. So,
Yes, so thank you for joining us this morning and for having me, Jaden. So it's application process. Applications are open for tertiary institutions now. This is the period where everybody who wants to pursue a degree would need to apply to the various colleges, both locally and regionally and internationally. Usually the period ends around April for most universities. So at the South Louis Community College, our applications are open for our more than 50 programs that are offered at the certificate, associate degree, and a few degree programs as well. And of course, all of our information is on our website at salcc.edu.lc. So we invite anyone who's thinking of pursuing a program to go to our website to view the programs and to make the application. Everything is online. At this time, the college is also doing school visits. So we are going out to the secondary schools, especially to the fifth formers, to give them a better sense of what our programs are about that would fit what they want to do, and also to help them with the application process. So we've already begun. So any school who's out there listening and want us to come in, we've actually sent you an email with a Google form that you can fill out, but feel free to reach out to us and we will make that visit to your school. For the general public, we will be doing some outreaches, possibly in the middle of town. Constitution Park is now the place to have your exhibitions. So the college will be coming to you in early April, so you have an opportunity to ask all your questions. But in the meantime, feel free to peruse our website. And I really want to say, as your favorite national tertiary institution, funded by your tax-paying money, the government of St. Lucia, we do try to cater to most people. So like I said, it's not just one degree level. We have certificates, we have short courses, we offer audio-visual for you guys, etc. But I know Jaden has completed our associate degree in digital media, so he doesn't need that. But there are people who are practicing in their fields and who may not have the qualification. So in plumbing, in auto mechanics, just a wide variety of both TVET and academic programs at different levels. If you feel for any reason, Arthur is not for me, don't say that just yet. Reach out to us or go to our website, just peruse. Wide variety. Our health aid certificate is particularly popular. I probably should not even be advertising it because it is oversubscribed, but it's an example of a skill set that can be used to take care of an elderly parent, but is also an economic means of gaining employment. So like I said, from agriculture, we're starting with A, to engineering, to social sciences, to the health field. We have almost every program covered that you can be a part of. Yes?
now just coming to inquire, because most science people think of Sir Arthur, that's the general public, and they'll think, okay, well, me, I eating like, my 40s, in my 50s, I want to go back to school, but then, them start for thing, that might be for the younger kids or whatever, and clearly that's not the case, right?
Clearly not the case. Like I said, we're a national tertiary institution. We don't discriminate where age is concerned. So like I said, we reach out to the high schools because for most of those students, they want to transition after high school. But there's no age limit to our programs. You can access any program. And even for those people who are working and may not be able to come to the full time to the college, that's why I said we have evening classes as well, some courses that are run in the evening. So you should always just try to find out before you decide it's not for you.
Also, just to give, I mean, obviously the website will have all the information needed, but for those watching right now, just to give a bit of just some of the programs that are offered as well.
Yes, so like I said, it's 50, so it's quite a bit. And to just run through all of them. So like I will start with A. We have agriculture programs, and let me just say, we are moving with the times, and we have a climate smart agriculture program that looks at the latest technology that is being used in agriculture. We do have a farm where students actually go on there, and I think they have been doing the aquaponics, the hydroponics, etc. in Danbury in the Valley. So we do have that, and we have our general agriculture program that prepares you for a range of professions within the agricultural sector. Maybe I should mention there as well, there are scholarships available. So another thing that deters people is funding. And yes, we're not a secondary school, so the cost is not minimal, but that should not be a deterrent either. So even in agriculture, we have two scholarships in that area. Not, and when I two types of scholarships, not just for one person. We have the Helen's Daughters scholarships for females, because they are farmers. We have two students who get that scholarship every year. And in addition, we've been working with an organization called SAGE through a Canadian consortium of universities. And they too are providing scholarships, particularly for the climate smart agriculture. So again, don't let finance be a deterrent. And let me just say as well, the government of St. Lucia gives bursaries for students, especially to attend South Louis Community College. And SSDF, we have a number of partners that assist with students coming here, whether it's with the tuition, sometimes even for transportation, uniforms. We've had a number of organizations reach out. The popular one has been for the engineering program, but that one is linked to the energy sector. So we have the renewable energy sector project sponsoring almost 12 females. Females again, because they're trying to diversify these areas that used to be male dominated, maybe still are a bit. So we do have that scholarship for females in engineering, but it's the engineering programs that are linked to the energy sector. We have a scholarship that is sponsored by one of our alumni who passed, Collins Barrow. He was a lawyer, but he was an academic. So that one is an academic scholarship. You're not limited to what program. You just have to maintain a particular GPA because it's a merit scholarship. And actually, students are applying for that right now as we speak. So there are several pathways and means of upgrading yourself. You just need to keep informed with what is happening. And like I said, all of that information is on our website. It is, we do it on social media as well periodically, but it's permanently on the website. So you could always go there and reach out.
This is why they are our favorite community college in St. Lucia. Okay, guys, there's no reason if you do want to further your education from secondary to tertiary, or even just add more to your plates, you know where to go. What's the website now? Just
Okay. www.salcc.edu.lc.
All right, so you all know where to go. Of course, if you still don't know what to do, you could find Natalie. She will guide you along as well. All right, St. Lucia, stick with us. We'll be right back to DBS this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Still here at the South Louis Community College, and once again joining Natalie Jolie Fanis, who's going to tell us about a university fair coming up here at the college on Wednesday. That's tomorrow. So let's see what she has to say about that. Welcome back, DBS family. Of course, still here with Natalie Jolie Fanis. Once again, and we're now talking about a university fair coming up, correct?
Yes, that is right. So I said it's application period, and I spoke about coming to the college, but the college also offers additional pathways to you getting further education. So in the last few years, we have been sought out by some universities. They love our graduates, and I'm proud to say St. Lucians do well wherever they go, and so they create avenues for other St. Lucians. So we have a number of agreements with at least 15 universities now where our credits are accepted, and it could be accepted anywhere, but they have actually signed agreements with us where our students can go and complete their degrees in 2 years, in some cases 1 year. So it depends on the program and the university. So we want to tell our upcoming graduates about that. So on Wednesday, the 28th of February, from 10 a.m., right here on the grounds where we're standing, we're going to have what we call our first university fair, where we are going to feature all of the universities that we have partnerships with, tell the students about the degrees that they are offering, which ones are partnered with us, how many credits they can get, give them a sense of how much it's going to cost. So we don't want that only for our current students. We also want to invite alumni of the college who are looking to pursue a degree and want to get that information. It's still application period, so they still have time to prepare for that, to do that. So we locally at the college, we will be advertising, but we will be joined virtually by representatives from those different colleges to answer additional questions and to make their own pitch for the students coming to their universities. So that is on Wednesday from 10. So alumni, take your lunch hour. We're going to be here till about 3. If you come at 3, we'll be here probably till about 4. But take an hour out of your time to come to find out about those partnerships and where you can further your studies even more with the help of the college.
It's a fantastic opportunity as well, because let me tell you, it's a struggle sometimes, to go through that whole process, looking for universities, going online, emailing here, waiting for... It's a struggle. So bringing it to the students is fantastic.
And let me just say, with those partnerships, there's definitely a cost savings, because essentially you're taking 2 years off. One of the biggest costs of studying overseas is boarding and lodging. So if you spend 2 years at home and you pay minimal, because we subsidized by government, like I said, our fees are minimal, you have less of that chunk to pay when you go overseas to do that. And even the local Monroe College campus has been accepting our students. They will be here to speak to students as well. So it's not even about just going overseas. Right here, we have partnerships with our local universities where they can transition with the associate degree.
And this is where, I'm going to say this right now. We usually have this kind of perception of Sir Arthur, right? And a lot of times people just don't look for the information and they don't figure out and realize how much this college really working with us here in St. Lucia, really and truly, you understand?
Definitely. I say all the time, this is our college. It's national. So if we want it to do better, then we have to see that it does better. So if there are things that people want us to fix, let us know. But definitely, with a 35-year history, a lot of us have come through this institution and we need to maintain it for future generations.
And of course, DBS is part of the Sarver family. So the Sarver is part of the DBS family. So whatever's going on here, we'll always cover it, all right? Thank you very much once again.
Thank you so much for having me. And I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday.
Of course, you too as well, St. Lucia. You know where to be on Wednesday, all right? This DBS Morning. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
What's up, St. Lucia? Again, this is your friendly neighborhood Bweelzfit here with a special routine for you guys. So I hope you drink your water, you drink your tea, you drink your CMOS already, because we have an explosive routine for y'all. Let's get it popping. Make sure you have your towels available. Make sure you have whoever at your home with the cameras on you, because it's going to be wild and explosive today. Follow me. Let's get it done. Let's go. All right, guys. So today you see, we have Joshua here. He's already jumping up. He's already pumped up. The routine we have for you all is called the Gladiator, made by Bweelz. You know we have to get it done. We have to get the body explosive and flowing. So right now we're going to go for a series of exercises. So I know you guys in front of your TVs are already pumped up. So get pumped up with him. We're jumping up. And the first exercise we're going to do a pulse jumping jacks. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. So remember, guys, that's how we get it done. A pulse jumping jacks. And watch how his entire body is engaged. His core is engaged, legs, everything is going. From the pulse jumping jacks, we're going straight into a tricep dip. All right? So let's go tricep dip. So we're going to tricep dip. So find your bench or your table or your step at home. Slight bend in your knee, chest out, core in, and we're going down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Watch how his entire arm is engaged. His entire body is engaged. So that means we're getting the workout done. No limit. It's called a gladiator. You have to be ready for this kind of exercise. So we're going, and boom, we're jumping into prisoner squats. Yeah. So right now, you are prisoners in your own houses. So what you're going to do, You're going to go in a white stand squat form. You're going to place your hands behind your head, and we're going to squat down. Try to go as low as you can. Sit on your calf. You see he's actually sitting on his calf. And he's coming back up. 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's how we're getting it done. I know you guys sweating at home. So remember, you can take your pen and paper and take these names down. Remember, we're getting it done. It's called a gladiator routine. From prisoner squats, we escaped the house, so we're going straight into the mountain. So we're going to get some mountain climbers done. Let's go. We're running up the mountain. So we're going to cross it. That's it. Up the mountain. It's called a gladiator routine. So it's not just about looking at everybody that can get it done. As long as your body is mobile, powered by Snapper, heard that word last night, we're getting that exercise done. Watch entire engaged. Watch his arm stretch out. He's focused. Watch he's crossing it from knee going to the other elbow. And that's how we get it popping right here. From the mountain climbers, the police came after us and they're busting shots. So we're going to hit the deck and we're going to do some rotation push-ups. We're not going to stay stationed. So watch how the push-ups have been done. You're going to push up. Whoop, slide to the side. That's it. Down. Slide to the side. Down. Across again. That's what we call rotation push-ups. If you're in a big space, you can go all around. We're getting it done. Explosive. Straight from the rotation push-ups, we go into up and down planks. One time. Again, we're staying down. Up and down planks. Down. Up. Down. Watch his entire tricep, bicep area, his entire body is engaged. That's how effective and efficient this exercise is. That's why I call it the gladiator. Everything is being engaged. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. So imagine, guys, that entire routine, if you have to do it for 30 or 45 seconds each, what do you think will transpire? You have a monster in your house there. No need to stay more. Now remember, get a request in. Whatever body part you want to work, whatever exercise you want to see, you think that will work for you, hit us up at Bweelzfit Lifestyle on DBS. Let's get it done. Thanks for joining in. We keep it short and sweet. Good morning.
All right, St. Lucia, of course, we've came to an unfortunate end of DBS this morning. Hope you guys had an enjoyable morning so far, of course. And if you haven't and you're feeling to up your education level, whether it be from secondary to tertiary or to add more to your tertiary level education, you know where to go. You know where to be. www.salcc.edu.lc. Go capitalize on the amazing programs. Registration is now open, and of course, the university fair happening tomorrow. So ensure go out, have an amazing day today. Of course, drink water, stay hydrated, stay healthy, eat on time, don't get gas. Say hi to your coworker. Be a nice person today. All right. Call your mom if you haven't. Call your dad if you haven't. Call your loved one. Tell them you love them. Do something great today, all right? Champion the day today. It's an amazing Tuesday. It's DBS this morning. We'll see you tomorrow again, 6 a.m. You know where to be.